Okay, ladies, now that we've got our tool cut, we're going to cover our bodice. So, what you need is you need your cutout bodice, and you're going to need whatever material you decide to use. I'm using neon yellow. It's a t-shirt material. It's very soft, and it's going to be easy to stretch for whenever you have to cut and stretch here on these tight circles here. So what you do, I usually get about a half a yard. I never buy a full yard because a half a yard will make 3, 4 if you cut it right, if not more. So what I done was I just bought a half a yard, and then I took it and I laid my bodice on top when it was still cut, like that, and then just kind of folded it over so I'll know exactly how much I need to cut. This is about 20 inches by 12 inches. So, but it just depends on however big or small you want your bodice, just so long as the whole front part and the ends will be covered, you're good. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to get ready to cover this bodice. Don't worry about, like I said earlier, if you've got jagged edges, don't worry about them. They're going to be covered. The first thing we're going to do is you're just going to make sure you got your glue gun going too. Sometimes I forget when I'm talking certain things. So what you're going to do is you're just going to simply lay your bodice on your material. And then you're going to start draping it over. You can start at the bottom, you can start at the top, you can start at the sides, whatever you want. I'm going to start at the bottom on this one. And all you do, it's so easy, girls. Just put you some glue down there. If my glue gun will act right, there we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Ain't that what Si said? No, that's what Phil says. Duck Dynasty. Y'all like Duck Dynasty? I love Duck Dynasty. Okay, actually from that area, from Monroe, Louisiana. So anyway, okay, so back to what we were doing. Just go ahead and make sure that you seal it down good, just like that. Don't worry about anything if it's, because we're going to straighten it all out as we go. The next thing you can do, turn it on this end. And I'm only straightening everything out so you guys can see. Ordinarily, I'd be just like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut just a little down the center of the top. Well, get you some good scissors because obviously I have not, as you can see. Alright, and you probably can go all the way down if you want. Let me see how that's going to look there. There we go. Yeah. So go about 3 3/4 of the way down. Because what we're going to do is we're going to roll it over like that. So we want it to be able to go both ways. Like that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this side first. Put us some little, for whatever reason my glue gun is not wanting to cooperate. Alright. So, and then you want to just pull it over like so. And push down. And then the same on this side. And really, you don't have to do this in any particular order. I don't do it in this order all the time. It's just whatever way you want to do it. Just so long as you get it glued on there. Alright, now turn it around. And this is going to be a pain because I've got the worst scissors in the world here. Alright, let me try these. I've cut actually a little more material than what I'm going to need. So I'm going to try to get this cut off here. There we go. Get that excess. And don't throw material away. You can always do something with it. In fact, I may use this as a decoration of some sort on this. Alright, so here we go. Just make you some strips here. However wide or however narrow you want. I think the wider the better. But that's just me. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start here and you're going to glue whatever way you're going to put them strips on. Okay? And then just make sure you pull tight. Don't worry about all this. Don't worry about the ugly on the back side. It's going to be covered. Okay? It will all be covered. And I'm running out of glue. It's nice when you're doing a tutorial, right? Okay, so here we go. Now we're back in business. There we go. And then just make sure you pull tight. There you go. And then do this side too. Now if you don't want it sticking to the other material, you can always trim it off, but it doesn't matter. Just so long as you got, ow! Well, that was good. Okay, just so long as you got it all stuck down to where it's not going to come up, okay? And we're going to have a backing over this anyway, so you don't have to really worry about, you know, making sure it's all down perfectly. Let's see if I can get this cut. I cannot stress enough, good scissors, girls. Good scissors. I have misplaced mine, and this is what I could find, and they're not great. Okay, just kind of make sure you get all your little pieces down. And remember what I said, don't worry about the ugly, it's going to be covered. Okay, and this one, just go ahead. It's one big piece, but it'll cover. And pull. You want it tight so that that front is going to be tight. Okay? Now, let's turn around on this side. And you do this side the exact same way as you did the other side. If you've got a little extra, you can cut it. There's absolutely no reason to have it. And like I said before, don't throw it away. You can always find something. Even if you just tie it up in a ponytail or something in the back of your hair to cover an ugly rubber band or something. And get good scissors. Okay. So then let's get these strips cut here. Wide strips for me. And good scissors. Y'all are going to get tired of hearing that tonight, I know. Okay, there we go. Alright, now, and then let's get our strips on here. Just make sure you got enough glue. And it doesn't matter how it goes on, just make sure it's tight. Okay. Pull. Okay. Same with this one. Believe me, once you get used to doing this, you'll fly through this part. This is a breeze. It's taking me forever because I have the worst scissors in the universe. Alright. These can go over like that. Okay. And this can go over. Let me cut a little more off of it. This is a bear here with these bad scissors. I've been meaning to get this tutorial done for a while, but then I lost my camera and couldn't record anything, and then I find it, and then I lose my good scissors. So, it's about the way it goes with me, though. Alright, so now you got, if you want to cut all this excess off, you can. You don't have to, because I said the back is going to be covered, so the ugly don't matter. But it also will keep the back from looking a little pudgy too. But your back's going to be pushed down, glued down, and pushed down, so it's really not going to look pudgy. Okay? So that's what you do. You got ugly on that side, and then if you pulled right, you're going to have this. Okay? And that's the way it's going to look. And you don't have to worry about this because you can cover this, or if you want, you can just go in the back again and push it like that and then glue a little more. I happen to like a little wrinkle in it because it actually looks like a waist. Okay? So that's all you do for this part. Alright? So the next part is going to be attaching the tutu skirt. So finish up covering your bodice and come back and get ready to do the tutu skirt. Okay? Bye.